So I'm going to call to order this work session for July 28th, 2021. And the first item Mr. Schilling has regards sales disclosures for tax deed parcels. Mr. Schilling.
Thank you very much. At the tax sale every year, if a parcel sells, the purchaser is issued a certificate of sale, and they hold that for a year. If the property owner redeems within that year, the purchaser surrenders the certificate and gets a refund. If not, then the certificate holder, the purchaser, applies for a tax deed. And so in the event that a property does not sell at a tax sale, the county commissioners are automatically issued the certificate of sale. And rather than having to wait a year, the redemption period is reduced to 120 days. So at last year's tax sale, 13 parcels didn't sell. The commissioners were issued certificates for that. And we've gone through the process to obtain the tax titles to those 13 parcels. As a part of that, we have to do sales disclosure, fill out sales disclosure forms for the auditor and assessor. And so somebody has to sign that. And so we're here today asking for the president of the Board of Commissioners to be given authority to sign those sales disclosure forms for these tax parcels. So just a housekeeping matter today.
All right, thank you so much. Comments, questions, Commissioner Jones?
No, I don't. I remember doing this in the past.
So do we need a motion here?
Please.
I move that we allow the president of our board, Julie Thomas, to sign these tax disclosure forms. Is that what you need?
Yes.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and we have a second. Mr. Cock, well, let's see if there's any public comment on this. Just raise your hand on the Zoom screen. I don't see any. Mr. Cockrell, will you please call roll?
Commissioner Thomas.
Yes.
Commissioner Jones.
Yes.
Commissioner Giffens.
Yes.
Motion is approved, 3-0.
Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, and the next item relates to a ratification of a settlement memorandum.
Yeah, thank you. This is actually three memoranda that have been prepared by Yasmin Stump, who's the attorney that represents the county on the Sample Road eminent domain actions. We have a Skirvin parcel and we have two Naylor parcels that were taken by eminent domain. The matters have been settled, but this is the paperwork that the attorneys submit to the state, and they would like for the commissioners to ratify those memoranda. So it just explains basically why the county settled the actions for the amounts that it did.
Excellent. Comments, questions, Commissioner Jones?
No, I don't.
Commissioner Giffens?
No, thank you.
Okay.
So if we could get just a motion approving those memoranda, that would be great.
Move to approve to ratify settlement memorandum for the Skirvin eminent domain action.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Let's see if there's any public comment on this item. Just raise your hand on the Zoom screen. I do not see any.
Commissioner Thomas, could I get some clarification? Does that also include parcels 59 and 60, the Naylor parcels?
I just read what we have on the agenda. I'd like to amend that to add the Naylor parcels. Parcels number, what were they?
59 and 60.
59 and 60.
Second.
Okay,
Change.
so we have amended the motion. Mr. Cockrell, will you please call the roll?
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Jones,
Yes.
Commissioner Githens.
Yes.
Motion is amended 3-0.
And with the amendment of the motion, let's see if there again is any public comment. And we don't have any. And do we have anything else from Mr. Schilling? Okay. Any other, do we need to do another vote, Mr. Cockrell?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and do the vote on the amended motion on the Skirvin eminent domain and the Naylor eminent domain action concerning parcels 59 and 60.
Commissioner Thomas,
Yes.
Commissioner Jones,
Yes.
Commissioner Githens.
Yes.
Motion is approved 3-0.
Excellent. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. There any other department heads that are here? Are any other items for our agenda today? I do not see any. So with that, our work session is adjourned. I will note that we will hopefully see folks tonight on Zoom for the public information meeting on annexation at 6 p.m. Commissioner Githens?
Do we know yet whether next week's meeting will be in person? I'm sorry, either hybrid or just via Zoom? Have we heard from the governor's office yet?
I have not seen any new executive orders. I have not checked this morning, but I believe I checked Monday or Tuesday and there had not been one.
Yeah.
So at this point, we do not know.
Hopefully we will hear soon. If you're curious about that, the best thing to do is to check our calendar because our calendar will be updated as soon as we hear the governor's plan. And so we will be on Zoom no matter what, but we may also be in person, but we will update our calendars if that eventuality comes about. So thank you. All right, so with that, barring anything else, we are adjourned. Thanks, everyone.